Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. In this video, I gonna discuss about the non-face-to-face exercises. You can get the question from ORC or Google site KMJ Physics Unit.
Okay, so exercise 1 is for learning outcome 1.1. Figure shows 3-point charges that lie in the XY plane in a vacuum. Find the electrostatic force on Q1. First step we need to do is to draw the electric force vector. Okay, so now the reference charge is Q1. Okay, so means that we need to draw the electric force vector from Q1. Okay, so we have another two charges here, Q2 and Q3. Okay, so now we draw the first one, okay, which is F from Q1 to Q2. And the second electric force is F13. Okay, so now the second step, find the magnitude of electric force. Okay, so how to find? Okay, the magnitude of the force are, okay, we need to find the F12 and F13. Okay, calculate. So after we calculate F12, we get 9.6 Newton. Okay, then we calculate F13. Okay, we get F13 equals to 18 Newton. Okay, so still we didn't get the answer. Okay, so the next step, what we need to do is add as a vector. Consider the direction. So if we can see from the question and from the electric force vector in previous slide, we can see that F12 is not in X and Y component. Okay, here is F12 and here is F13. Okay, F12 is not in X or Y component, so means that we need to resolve F12 into X and Y component. Okay, so we noted S1 to X and F1 to Y. So we need to find the theta here. Okay, the angle. So the angle, okay, so the angle is given, which is 73 degrees. Okay, so we substitute into the box. Okay, so F12 in X component, we have 9.6, okay, which is F1 to X equals to F12. Okay, because the line is near to the angle, so we noted as cos. Okay, then F12 should be sine. Okay, F1 to Y equals to F12 sine theta. Okay, so substitute all the values into the box. Okay, we get X component positive 2.8 Newton, Y component positive 9.2 Newton. Okay, now F13. Okay, F13 we just take, okay, if we can see here, the F13 is only acting in X component, so means that the Y component is equals to 0. Okay, and then F13 we calculate already. Okay, we get 18 Newton. Okay, so now find the total force, okay, total electric force in X component and Y component. Okay, after that, we find the total force. Okay, total electric force is equals to square root fx squared plus fy squared. Okay, so why we use this question? Because if we can see here, the force, the electrostatic force has x and y component. It's not in one direction, but it acting in two dimension, x and y. So we need to use this formula. Okay, don't forget to write down this formula when you do the calculation. Okay, substitute the value and then you get the answer for force. Okay, this one is the magnitude, which is 23 Newton. Okay, remember that the electrostatic force is a vector quantity. So must have magnitude and direction. Okay, remember that. Okay, so now magnitude calculate already. Now we find the direction. So tangent theta equals to Fy over Fx. Then we get the theta equals to 24 degree above positive x. Okay. Why above positive x? Okay, because if we can see here, Fx is positive, Fy also positive. So if positive, okay, so positive and positive, so the F should be in the first quadrant. So the theta should be above positive x-axis. Okay. So that's all for exercise 1.